Hey, it's time to dish with D. That's me. It's time for what I eat in a day on the My WW Blue Plan. This is just a compilation of what I post on Instagram. You will not see me. You will only see my hands and my food. And you'll hear me talk about points. So I hope you'll enjoy it. If you haven't already subscribed, I'd love to have you as part of the Dish with D community. And if you enjoy it, give it a thumbs up. And let me know if there's anything there that you think you might try. Because, hey, you never know. I have some interesting ideas. And I'd love to hear what you think. And let me know what you're eating. If it sounds something like I might like to try. Because I love food. So let's get started. Let's roll footage. Good morning. It's Monday. And that means it's overnight oats for the D-Meister. This one this morning is Premier Protein Caramel. I use half a container for 1 point, half a cup of rolled oats for 4 points, and I do about a third cup of non-fat Greek yogurt and a splash of cashew milk just to thin it all out. And then I let it sit overnight. And I did put a teaspoon of chia seeds. I don't count the teaspoon of chia seeds, just so you know. And on top I put a teaspoon of crushed hemp, a teaspoon of sunflower seeds, a teaspoon of pumpkin seeds, and I like to put this on there. I'll show you. Lakanto Monk Fruit Sweetener Golden. These are little packets I got. I'm not a huge fan of this, quite honestly, but in here, for a little crunchy exterior, it works. I don't care for this as brown sugar. It's not my thing. I like the Sucre Gold brown sugar substitute. That's my brown sugar substitute of choice. But in something like this, for a little, it works for me. So actually, I think I need to put my lilies on there. I will put my 13 lilies chips for 0 as well. Yes, everything is a teaspoon. It is 0 point amount. Now, could you give it a point? Yeah, you could. I choose not to, but like I always say, you want to count your chia seeds? Go right ahead. It's only a teaspoon. I don't think there's even much to it. But for me on the blue plan, it's 5 smart points. On purple, it would be 1 smart point just for the Premier Protein. On green, it's the same as blue. But you'd have to count the yogurt, which I'm not sure how much that is. So this is my Monday morning breakfast routine. Let me know what your breakfast routine is. This is mine, and I absolutely love it. Yum. Yes. All right, lunch is a mishmash today. I have some rotisserie chicken for 0 points. I have a hard-boiled egg for 0 points. I have this new thing that I made the other day. I don't have a video up yet. It's a honey mustard, creamy honey mustard dressing. It's not made with honey. It's made with the, I think I have it right over here. Let me grab it and show you. The harmless honey. This is a sugar-free honey. So I will talk about that when I make the video. I have a Baby Bell cheese for 1 point. I have this is on my channel. It is a lentil salsa mixed with salsa and feta. It is a dip from Trader Joe's. It is so delicious. The only thing you have to count is the feta cheese. And honestly, in this portion, I don't have that much, but I'll give it 1 point just for shits and giggles. And I have a bag of the Snack Factory pretzel crisps for 3 points. So 3 for that, 1 for my cheese, 1 for my dip. So that's 3, 4, 5 smart point lunch to get me going today. Oh, shouldn't say get me going. It's my lunch. It's to keep me going today. It's Monday, folks. So I can't wait to dig into this. I'm going to dip my chicken in my dip, get my pretzels in my other dip. But if you're interested in this lentil dip, it is made with the Trader Joe's steamed lentils that you get in this salad section. They're already made. They're vacuum sealed. They're 0 points. Then the recipe calls for the tomato bruschetta sauce. I actually didn't like it. I like the fresh salsa fresca. That's what I use. A container of the whole salsa, the whole bag of steamed lentils, and depending on how much cheese you decide to put in, feta cheese of your choice. You can do light. I do full fat, but you can do the light. It would be perfectly delicious. You mix it up, and it's a fantastic dip. It is so good. Trust me when I say. Honestly, between you and I'm probably not going to count this little bit. But that is my lunch today on the Blue Plan. It's National Peanut Butter Lovers Day, so I'm finishing my day off with a crepe. A crepini, egg, and cauliflower crepe stuffed with PB2, which I mixed with cashew milk. And I put a little bit of non-fat Greek yogurt, so it's very, very light. I put some sugar-free chocolate syrup on top, not even enough to count, and a squirt of fat-free Ready Whip, not even enough to count. So for me, on the blue plan, this is a 2 Smart Point dessert, 1 point for the wrap, 1 point for the PB2. Oh, look at that. I heated it up. There's layers of peanut butter deliciousness in there. Oh yeah. Happy National Peanut Butter Lovers Day. I'm gonna go celebrate. Breakfast this morning is, you know, a favorite here. Kodiak Cakes, Power Cakes, Cinnamon Oat. I shouldn't say the flavor is well, just the method. The pancake muffins are a favorite here. This flavor, I should say, of Kodiak is a little bit steeper in points than the others because there's more sugar in it, but it's delicious. So a 1/3 cup is 5 points. So this plate of little mini pancake muffins is 5 Smart Points. 1/3 cup of the mix, 1 egg, and a 1/3 cup of unsweetened cashew milk. Yeah, 5 points. But you know what? It's really good. So sometimes it's worth spending a little extra points with something that you really, really enjoy. And I'm going to drizzle that with this, my new obsession. Birch Bender's Monk Fruit Sweetened Pancake Syrup Maple Bourbon. 0 points for as much as it's a whole bottle of 0 points, quite honestly. I will show you the back. There is 13 calories, but there isn't anything else in there. I'll probably have like 2 tablespoons, so it's no biggie. I'm not gonna have any more than that. I'm not gonna need any more than that. 2 tablespoons is plenty for this little batch of pancake muffins. I did add a little maple flavoring extract inside them because I love the flavor of maple. So look how cute. I got 12 of these bad boys. Can't wait to dig in. I'm enjoying this flavor. Like I said, if I didn't, I feel it's worth 5 points. If you don't, then you shouldn't have it. But this is your breakfast. You decide what you want to spend your points on. Dee is spending her points on Kodiak Cake Cinnamon Oat. And there's legit oats in here. It's I don't think, you probably can't tell them, but okay, here you go. There's oats in the batter. There's sugar in there. I'll show you just in case. See, 9 grams of sugar. There is where the points come from. 14 grams of protein though. 0 trans fats, 0 sat fats, and 190 calories for a 1/3 cup. So yeah, the points come from their sugar in this one. I'm not quite sure why they put sugar in that one, but they do. There's where your points come from. So enjoy. I certainly am. It's another win for overnight oats. Yes, you will see I have this a lot. So today I'm having 1/2 cup of rolled oats, the old fashioned. That's the ones I normally use. With 1/2 of this protein. It's pure protein. The whole bottle is 1 point. So if you have 1/2, it's still 1 point. But look at the protein, 30 grams of protein. Holy cow. But this is not my favorite. I could never drink this. I could drink the Premier. This is a little bit, but mixed in with the oatmeal and all the other stuff, it's good. And I actually do have a 2 scoops of peanut butter powder, PB2 for 1 point. So it's 4 points for my oats, 1 point for my peanut butter powder, and 1 point for my protein. So it's 6 points for this humongous jar of oats. I do put a cup of non-fat Greek yogurt in here as well. All my toppings are 0. I have a teaspoon of sunflower seeds, a teaspoon of pumpkin seeds, a teaspoon, if you can see them, of crushed hemp. There it is on the side. And I have 12 Lily's chips for 0. I don't count my 0 point things. That's just me. I may drizzle some of this Built Go Energy. It's like a, I wouldn't call it a gel. It's more like a syrup, quite honestly. And this whole packet is 3 points, but you get 15 grams of protein. I'm not going to use the whole pack. I may drizzle a little bit on top just to run home the peanut butter taste, but I don't know. It's 100 calories for this whole pack, but I might just drizzle maybe a point's worth on top. I may or may not. I'm undecided. We'll see. But I have the option. But right now it's 6 points. This is a lot of oatmeal. I may not even finish this. And when you add the protein in there, it makes it quite filling. And there is a splash of cashew milk just to thin it out. That's about it. I do put a teaspoon of chia seeds, but I don't count them. It is a teaspoon of chia seeds. But if you count a teaspoon of chia seeds, and my golly, you can count them. But Dee doesn't count a teaspoon. So this is my breakfast. It's 6 smart points that will keep me full till lunch. Look at that. Yeah, delish. Dinner tonight is a lightened up version of my already lightened up meatloaf. This is the Big Mac Meatloaf. I subbed out chicken for beef, and for the dressing, instead of using a bottled, fat-free Russian Thousand Island, I just made one with non-fat Greek yogurt. So yeah, I cut the points down on this. I think it was 8 points a slice, or 7. This is actually a smaller slice. I would bet this bad boy's probably 1 or 2 points. So I'm quite happy with that. Some green beans, some lettuce, because I like lettuce with my Big Mac, with some of the Trader Joe's vegan Caesar for 1 point. I have about, I didn't measure, so I'll say 2 points of little roasted potatoes. So yeah, this is an extremely well thought out hack on my own recipe. So yeah, I'm gonna go check out my channel and my recipe blog to get the written recipe. Again, you could change out the meat, and hey, make your own Russian dressing with yogurt. It's delicious. I think I meant to say I subbed out chicken for the beef, not beef for the chicken. Yeah, I'm hungry. I can't wait to dig into this. Again, that's how you lower the points with chicken. 98% chicken or 98% turkey, or 96. I don't count 96 either, but that's my dinner. This morning's breakfast is sourdough pancakes. These are homemade using a sourdough starter, so the points are kind of tricky. But I'm just too lazy to figure them out today, so I'm just going to give it 5 points. There's really nothing more than sourdough starter, a little bit of flour, some cinnamon, vanilla, baking powder, salt, a couple tablespoons of extra flour. So I'm really not going to stress about it. So I'm going to give it 5 points for this. And I do have sugar-free syrup, but less than 2 tablespoons. So that is my breakfast this morning on the Blue Plan. When you have a starter and you don't feel like throwing out this stuff when you change it and feed it, I just make batch pancakes because I'm frugal. Call me cheap. But that's my breakfast this morning. They would be the same on probably all the plans, give or take. I don't really know, quite honestly, but when you don't know, you just give it some points. That sounds reasonable, and I think 5 points for this is reasonable. Here is my mishmash lunch today. I have some rotisserie chicken for 0 points. I'm on the Blue Plan. I have some of these cute little bell peppers for 0. A baby bell cheese, a broken half, for 1 point. A hard-boiled egg for 0. I have radishes for 0. I have homemade honey mustard dressing that I just filmed. That'll be up on my channel later today. It is made with yogurt, and it's pretty much 0 points, give or take. I will have to figure the points out. I didn't put anything that was that point heavy, so I don't expect to pay anything for that. And some of the Trader Joe's steamed lentils dip that I have on my channel as well, with the Goya crackers. And the Goya crackers are 1 point for each cracker. These crackers are huge. Look at that. Look how thick they are. 1 point each. So I have 2 of those. So it's 2 points, 3 points. And that is it for points. I don't need to count this. There's not enough cheese to count. My dressing is 0. So yeah, for me on the Blue Plan, this is a 3 smart point lunch. I'm going to dip everything in my dip, and in my dip. Dip 1 and dip 2. Like I said, you want to see the recipes for these? I have a recipe blog. Links in my bio. I have a YouTube channel that I have this on already. This one will be coming up later today. Dish with D. Go check me out. I'm going to go DIGIN this delicious lunch. Okay, breakfast this morning is 3 mini sourdough pancakes that I make using my starter because I'm too cheap to waste it. And that I'm going to count those as 2 points. I have a 1/4 cup of fat-free cottage cheese for 1 point. I have 2 scrambled eggs for 0 points. So my breakfast is 3 smart points. On my cottage cheese, I put my pancakes, Flavor God's buttery cinnamon roll sprinkle, and the Birch Benders, which I'm a little bit obsessed with, maple bourbon syrup. This is 0 points for the extremely huge amount, but you know, I don't have a point's worth on here. Actually, I think like a 1/4 cup is 0 points, but that's a whole other story. So yes, I am making some kind of bourbon, maple, cottage cheesy, pancakey goodness. So this is going to be a high protein breakfast for me because got to start your day off on the right foot. So 2 points for the pancakes, a point for the cottage cheese. This 3 smart point breakfast on blue and purple. I believe purple. I'm not sure what the cottage cheese is on purple. I think it's still 1 point. And on green, I'd have to count 4 points for my eggs, but I'm not on green, I'm on blue. So it is a 3 smart point breakfast. Yep. Can't wait to dig in. This is the D combo. I love making sweet things with this cottage cheese. Enjoy, folks. I am having a easy, quick snack. It is a 1 point rice cake with a serving of PB Fit. I've never had PB Fit before. It is 2 points versus 1 point from the peanut butter powder that I usually use. So I'm interested to see how I like it. It was gifted to me from a lovely subscriber, so I am so thankful to try it because I've always wanted to. So here it is. It looks a little bit deeper than regular peanut butter powder. So I'm interested to see how it tastes. Stay tuned. Let's taste on camera. Why not, right? I like it. There is a little bit of a better taste, I won't lie. Is it worth the extra point? That one I'll have to think about. But I did like it, and I think it does have a little bit of a better taste. So PB Fit, you're good. Are you worth the extra point? I have to think about that one. But it's good. If nothing else, it is delicious. All right, so Latin Friday here in the Dish with D House. So we have some Tlacin tilapia for 0 points. Some veggies, and I didn't bring my dip out. Well, I'll be getting the dip. So my veggies are 0. I have a stir fry of what? Veggies for 0. And I have a Joseph's 1 point pita for 1 point. And yeah, my dinner is 1 point. I might have a little bit more. My fish is 0, my veggies are 0, my veggies are 0. Yeah, it's that kind of night. I didn't really think about it until I just said it. Yeah, maybe we'll throw some cottage cheese in there because why not? Need a little extra protein and Lord knows I have the points for it. Okay, breakfast this morning is a humongous spinach and mushroom scramble. 3 medium eggs. If I had large, I'd probably only use 2 or even jumbo, but they're medium and they were small, so I used 3. You know, all in a day. They're 0 points. I do have some spinach and some mushrooms sauteed, and on top I have a point's worth of chicken sausage that I chopped up, and a little bit of feta cheese. Guess what? It's a 0 point amount of feta cheese. I am stoked about that. So my scramble is 1 point for my sausage. And I have here a homemade English muffin that I made this morning for 3 points. Honestly, it's a little small for me. You know, I'm a big girl. I like big muffins. This is not gonna hold me over, but I do have 1 point's worth of jam on there for 1 point. It's a third of a tablespoon. So it's 3, 4, 5 points for my breakfast this morning. I can't wait to digine. There's my batch of English muffins. Would I do it again? Not sure. Not sure. We'll see. If it tastes unbelievable, and I'd think about it. But right now, I'd have to say a hard no on that. Today's breakfast is a repeat of yesterday's breakfast. 2 scrambled eggs with mushrooms, spinach, and a little drizzle of feta with 1 point of chicken sausage on there. I have a homemade English muffin for 3 points with a serving of pumpkin butter homemade that I have up on my channel. It is 0 points for that amount. I think you could have a lot for 0 points, but it's butter, so you don't want to have that much. So for me on the blue plan, this is a 3, 4 smart point breakfast. I don't have enough feta to count. I have to count my English muffin, and I have to count my chicken sausage. On purple, it would be the same, I believe. Yes. And on green, of course, you'd have to count the 4 points for the eggs. But this is my high power, delicious breakfast. Go run to my channel, Dish with D on YouTube, and look up for that pumpkin butter. It's also on my recipe blog. Both links are in the bio link in my description, in my link. Oh, I can't even talk this morning. So go over there and make this delicious. I know it's not pumpkin season, but it's always pumpkin season for D.